In Mark chapter 2, Jesus has been out and he's been moving around the Sea of Galilee, going into the synagogues and being with the people and teaching them and preaching to them. But then he comes back to Capernaum, and it's told that he's back at home. And so many were gathered together so that there was no more room, not even at the door. And he was preaching the word to them. And four guys were carrying a paralytic on a bed. And they get close, and when they see there's no more room, what they decide to do is climb up on the top of the house, remove the roof above Jesus, and they lowered him down in front of Jesus amidst the crowd. And the funny thing about this is when all this takes place, Jesus looks at this and it says this: when he saw their faith. So their faith is not just the man on the mat who was paralyzed, but instead it was the four guys up on the top of the roof that were willing to do something unconventional to help their friend, to help heal their friend, right? So crazy thing is Jesus says this, he goes, and when he saw their faith, Jesus said to the paralytic, "Son, your sins are forgiven." And then everybody's kind of like, what? We just did all this work to lower this guy, take out a roof above you so that he could be healed. But the truth of the matter is, Jesus went straight to the most important healing there is, and that's healing from the inside, the soul. He knew that more than being able to get up and walk, that man needed to be able to spiritually walk. He needed to be able to walk with the Father, and the only way that could happen is that he remove the sin from him. And so the scribes are sitting there going, what is this guy saying here? What is he thinking? He's blaspheming. Only God can forgive sins. And that was the point. God was sitting there in the midst of all those people, and most of them didn't recognize it. But what he did in that moment, Jesus said, there's all this physical ailments that all of you are crowded around me right now, and you're wanting me to heal you of these physical things. But the most important thing I can do for you is to heal your soul. Well, why is that important? I mean, think about it. Right now, we're in the midst of a physical war. And all around us, throughout the world, we've got this problem with the coronavirus, right? And Jesus is looking at us right now, just like he did with that paralytic and those four men that brought him there. He's saying this: children, your sins are forgiven. Focus on the most important things. And the most important thing that I can tell you to focus on is your relationship with me as I sit here in your midst and am right in front of you. Focus on your relationship with me. Yes, there's a disease out there and it's rampant amongst a lot of people, but I'm here with you. Just take the time to be with me. We're so busy and we always ask, God, I wish I just had more time to be with you. God, I just wish I had more time to be with my family. And right now we have it. And he's in our midst and he's saying, let me spend some time and heal you. And when I heal you, it will heal the land. So I just want to encourage you today. Realize we got all this stuff going on around us, but God is here in our midst. And what he was wanting to say to us is, children, your sins are forgiven. And the rest, what have we learned over and over again? Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything with prayer and petition, present your requests to God, and the peace of God will fill you. And it's a peace that transcends all understanding. I hope today that you allow God to heal you from the inside out. I'm praying for all of you. God bless you and have a great day.